Okay, hi everybody. So today we are doing the modeling quadratic functions sheet. If you're in class, it was pink and it's handed out after the gold one from yesterday. So if not, it is in Schoology. You'll just have to follow along in Schoology with the PDF of it. So modeling quadratic functions. So again, these are the functions or the equations that start with an x squared. So we can use equations to solve real life problems. It's usually the vertex that has the important information. So we're going to try some from the worksheet. So have that out. Okay, so number one says a building contractor estimates that her profit in dollars from a building high rise at H stories high is given by that equation. So that means the profit is equal to negative height squared plus 160h. So the whole idea is they don't want to add more costs. They want to spend as much that gives them the most profit. If you go too short, you're not going to make much profit. If you go beyond it, you're going to lose that profit as well. So you want to maximize the profit. So it says, what building height will give the most profit? So you're thinking, now normally in an equation, you want to know that this is y and this is x. So when you're talking h, that's really in the x spot. So we want to solve for h, which is like the axis of symmetry because it's in the x spot. But for this time, the axis of symmetry is not x equals, it's h equals. Now look, think about this. A is -4, B is 160, and there is nothing at the end, so C is 0. So H equals the opposite of B over 2 times A. So -160 over -8. Do you follow me? So 20. So that, to answer the question, what building height will give the most profit? Well, height is in label stories, so that means the maximum height is 20 stories high. Okay, so that's that one. So what is the maximum P, profit? So that's like the other part of your vertex, x, y. So when x is 20, what is y? But really it's h this time. So maximum profit when h is 20, you're just plugging that number you got here into this equation here. And then you put it in your calculator. And your answer is 1,600 and profit is in dollars, okay? Okay, so think of your vertex. The vertex is very important. Okay, number 2, it says a model rocket is launched from the roof of a building. And remember what happens, what comes up must eventually come down. Its flight path is modeled by this equation, okay? Where h is the height of the rocket above the ground in meters at time t after launch. So again, remember, these are my x's and this is my y. So when it says, when does the rocket reach its maximum height? Well, when does it maximum height? Again, we're going to find our, at what time does it reach its maximum height? So my axis of symmetry, again, is T equals the opposite of B, and B is 30, over 2 times A, and A is -5. So I get -30 over -10. So T is equal to 3. What's my label? Well, at when does it happen? At what time? At 3 seconds. And when is, at what is that height? So when T is 3, what is H? So I use that And again, we're just really talking about the vertex. And again, this number is being used in place of time. So then you put this in your calculator, and you get negative 45 here, and you get 90 here, and you get 10 here. So the answer is 55, and height is measured in, if we read, meters. Okay, so far so good. Okay, last but not least, Mrs. Harris has a taco stand. She's found that her daily costs are approximated by this equation. Now again, C of X is the same thing as Y. Okay, it's like that F of X sometimes we see on worksheets. And based off the number of tacos. Now H is tacos. Find the number of tacos she must sell to maximize her cost. So again, the number of tacos, X, equals, now look here, the opposite of B over 2 times A. Okay, so we get 40 over 2, or 20. So find the number of tacos. She must sell 20 tacos. Please label your answer. And then what's the minimum cost? So cost is for 20 tacos. I'm just going to put in 20 anywhere I see an X, and then I'm just going to do the math. Okay, so this is 20 squared minus 40 times 20, so it's 400 plus 610. Oh, sorry, minus 800. Sorry about that. Plus 610, or you can just put that all in your calculator and get 210. It's talking cost, so that means the dollar sign needs to be out front, okay? Wonderful. Okay, so you have almost the entire problem. You have 2 to go, so finish those 2 problems, check them, and do your formative in Schoology, please. Have a great day.